Okay, so I am here for Crysis 2. It's always nice to have a playthrough of Crysis 2, isn't it? Okay, so settings. I could, if I wanted to, film it at 1920 by 1200, but I'm not. This would be easier and faster to render in Sony Vegas, and which is sort of obvious for any of you. Obviously full screen, no VSync. System spec is Ultra with DX11 enabled. If I go back and go into the advanced graphics, you'll see everything is set to Ultra. Medium amount of motion blur, and high res textures are yes. So yes, I'm using them. So yeah. A couple of things I'm going to mention. System spec is an i7 920 overclocked to 4 GHz, 6 gigs of Mushkin Ridgeback RAM running at 1600 MHz, and a GTX 570 Phantom made by Gainward, which is running at stock. That's pretty much all you need to know, really. I'm running it on a hard drive, but that doesn't really matter. So yeah, I will join you once the first mission has loaded.
Coming up. So, Gary, who do you like?
Well, I tell you, so far I like what I'm seeing here in New York. They got a pretty strong team as usual. That's in the Eastern. In the Western, I'm liking San Francisco, but with Los Angeles as the sleeper.
Okay, so we're looking at a New York, San Francisco in the finals, or possibly LA. You heard it here first, folks. We'll call Gary on it at the end of the season. That's all the sport. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks for the workout.
Thanks, guys. And that's not all we're following. Here's Dan at the help desk.
3 more employees at their Times Square headquarters have been diagnosed with
Freenet have denied reports of a biochemical leak at their Midtown research unit. Parent company Hargreave Rash were unavailable for comment.
So far, there are 127 laboratory-confirmed cases, but due to the speed of infection,
All transport routes have now been severed as
Gasoline threatens to break the dreaded $200.
We need to reinstall trust in our law enforcement agencies.
Where is our military?
Swordfish 3, confirm your status.
This is Swordfish 3, holding station at Point South 1.
And so we begin
Confirming point south 1.
in at the deep end.
Swordfish 3, can you describe any visible activity at your location?
Negative, man. No visible activity.
So what's the word? Sit till we get orders to deploy. Kill us some bad guys. Suck it up, Marine.
There's no bad guys up there, Folsom. Keep telling you, this is a strictly humanitarian crisis. Ebola or some such shit. Tell him, Alcatraz.
Alcatraz ain't talking much this morning. Contrary to popular belief, people, tequila is not good for your health.
Yep,
Right, Al?
I can confirm that.
Just nod your head. We'll know you're alive. There you go.
This is sort of the annoying bit of Crysis.
Bullshit. You don't call Force Recon for an EMAT evac. They're bad guys up there. I swear. I can feel it.
Get the hell off. Listen up, Marines. Time to go get this Dr. Cool. Get your asses forward. Get scuba gear on. 10 minutes. Weapons prep.
Unfortunately for you, it's, well, and
Take
me,
out the Ebola virus with an
it is still
M60
hay
there.
fever
Don't shoot
season,
this cool,
so
okay?
you'll hear me
I heard it was an alien invasion. Yeah, right. Illegal alien.
snorting, I suppose the term to use, through my nose occasionally during the videos. And
Fuck was that? Get out, people! Back up!
Abandon ship. Repeat. Abandon ship. Catastrophic hull breach. Control. We are
Go, Too slow, fool. So,
Here, man. The hatch is under. Gotta dive. It's down. Give me some help here.
will do, let me, thank you. Right. So, yeah, this is Crysis in DX11 mode. Finally. In a couple of days' time from recording this, thingy will, the Sandbox 3 editor will be available, so that should be fun to use. No, I'm pressing W, it'll help if I actually swam. Alright, there we go. This is before I get a nano suit. One thing I'm going to say is I haven't quite mastered Crysis 2 yet. I'm playing this. I'll be playing this on soldier difficulty, so it's the middle one. Yeah, it's not exactly like a master. Like I said, I haven't exactly mastered it. Yeah.
Tino! Didn't make it, man.
Also, Task Manager has given out some very weird results for usage on CPU.
What happened to these people, man? Just don't touch them.
Only Core 1 is being maxed out, all the other ones are hardly getting
Looks
touched.
like Lady Liberty took some heavy fire.
Well, actually, as I've got an i7, I should say Thread 1 or Thread 0, whatever it is. The other 7 are perfectly fine. I mean, Thread 2 just went to a stage not being used. Thread 5 isn't even being used. Anyway. I'm using half of my RAM supply, so that's good. I'm sure that'll change once I'm in the nano suit. Because that's quite power hungry. Okay, here. Anyway. Watch this.
Where's my support? Where's the
What's
sun?
it?
Fucking sun took you all out.
Must admit the nano suit looks awesome.
Gold's counting on us.
I would love to have one of my
Alcatraz?
own, but
That's
I'm
your
not
name?
that rich.
Alcatraz. Destiny's a bitch, huh? It'll be on you now, son.
Well, watch this as well. So I quite like this. I'm going to try not to skip through any of the cutscenes like I did in Crysis 1. So we're going to be watching all of these and they're all going to be on film. It's going to make the videos a million times longer, but I don't care.
Tactical mode.
You can't actually do that bit in the actual game, or I haven't figured out how to do that bit. So it will give you a line to the actual people, and it won't tell you that. And then whenever I come across helicopters, I always shoot them down before they get a chance to even see me. I am recording this at a solid 30 frames per second, for any of you wondering. The test render I recently uploaded in DX11 mode I could do at 60 frames per second, but this one's a bit since I've installed the patch, it's a bit iffy on that sort of thing, so I haven't done that yet either. I want to do that. That looks awesome. Remember seeing that nap from the Crysis 1 intro. I think it's on Crysis Warhead as well, but I'm not too sure. No, it's not. I don't think it is. Quite a long intro with quite a little action. I must admit, I'd like to actually play the game. Crysis 2!